Hi everyone, my name is Madison. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am a current junior in college and I make videos about my college experience and about my life. I have been on YouTube since 2015, but my most recent public video is from 2018 in September. But it wasn't until this last year that I really started taking YouTube seriously and really tried to be more consistent about uploading. And I just got my first YouTube paycheck. If y'all did not know, I have a second channel that I have made quite a decent bit of money on during my time in high school, but I've not really been that active on it anytime recently. But getting my first YouTube paycheck from my more lifestyle-y personal channel means the world to me. Now, I don't do this for the money, I do this because I love it, and the fact that I uploaded 2 to 3 times a week for over a year and did not get paid until December kind of just goes to show that I am not in this for the money, but it definitely does help. If you did not know, you can make money on YouTube by signing up for what is called AdSense. AdSense essentially runs ads on your video at periodic times depending on the length of the video, the style of video, and things of that nature. All of these factors determine what ads run and how much money you're going to be making from these ads. The style of your video and the content within it also dictates the advertisers that will place ads on that video. In certain niches, pay higher than others. That being said, after hours and hours and hours, hundreds of hours of hard work, I got paid $110.21 on December 21st. This was my first YouTube paycheck on this channel, and holy cow, it is a long time coming. YouTube has what is called the YouTube Partner Program, and in order to join the YouTube Partner Program and make money and place ads on your videos, you need to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch time hours in the last year. This does not come from things like live streams or YouTube Shorts. So these 4,000 hours have to be genuine content that people have watched. 4,000 hours was so much harder to get than I thought it would be. So I thought I would sit down and break down my analytics with you all and kind of my YouTube growth and performance over the last year that has helped me get to this point. Alrighty, so as y'all can see here, I currently have 2,010 subscribers, and in the last 28 days I've gained 65 subscribers, which is lower than my typical average. I've had 7,100 views, which is about average, and then wow, as y'all can see, my average range is pretty big. My typical range is 6,500 to 10,700. I've had a few videos do a lot better than others, and lately I haven't had a video do nearly as well as some of my other videos, and not even that well. I'm talking like a few thousand views. Most of my videos from the summer and previous have a lot more views than even my videos from September do, which is kind of odd to me, but that's something we're trying to work on, and I've been trying to investigate what types of videos were performing well and why I think they were doing so much better. I've had 308 watch time hours in the last 28 days. Typically, I have about 320 to 470 watch time hours. However, there were some months over the summer when I was hitting close to 700, and that's what really helped me hit that threshold of 4,000 hours. And my estimated revenue for the past 28 days was $36.74, which has been lower than my typical previous few months. I was approved for the YouTube Partner Program in October, I believe. Was it no, it was the end of September, because then I made money on October, November, and then part of December. Now, I know like hitting 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours does not seem that hard, but this took me so long, especially the watch time hours. I hit about 1,000 subscribers in May. Yes, I hit 1,000 subscribers during finals week. And I've gained about 1,000 since then, which just goes to show how little my growth was between December last year and May. Last December, I was at about 850 subscribers, and it took me about 5 months, 5.5, 6 months, to gain 150 subscribers to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. However, since last May to this December, I've gained over 1,000 more. I think a lot of this has to do with my more consistent uploading, and I did have quite a few videos do a lot better than others that have really helped propel my channel. Now, those 4,000 watch time hours, 4,000 watch time hours requires an average of 333 watch time hours per month, and I didn't even do that this last month. Like I mentioned, me getting accepted into the YouTube Partner Program and hitting that threshold was greatly due to my success I had over the summer. As y'all can see, between June and October or so, I had this huge spike of me getting high 20s. Some days I even hit 40 watch time hours in one day. Now, if I hit 40 watch time hours every single day, 40.7, if I hit that number every single day, I would have been approved in 98 days. This took me so long. Now, having these days of a lot higher watch time hours really helps me grow and really helps me get into that YouTube Partner Program faster. Let's see, lately I've been having days around 8, 12, 13, 10. I've had a few around 20 around October, but the majority of my growth was July, August. I really started to see this upward growth in July, and then in August is where it really took a turn and I had some of these bigger peak days. Back during this time of the year, I was uploading 3 times a week, a lot more consistently than I've been able to keep up with. I think I kept that 3-day-a-week schedule for quite some time, and I've been more on 1 to 2 a week lately. I'm trying to get back to 3 days a week just because it is crazy how much more growth I saw during that time, and this is something that I really enjoy, and allowing myself to put more time and energy into my YouTube videos really does make me happy. However, I'm only taking 3 classes next semester, so I'm only taking 12 credits, which means I'll have a lot more time for videos, which I'm very excited about. As y'all can see here, during the end of March, in April of 2020, I had this huge spike in my watch time hours. I had one day where I hit 32.5 watch time hours, which is almost as high as my highest date this year. Keep in mind, I only had about 850 subscribers at the time, so this was a really, really big day for me. Going into this year, I knew that having this whole chunk of time where I had these really high watch time hours, I knew that this would be hard for me to overcome because the 4,000 watch time hours must occur within 365 days. This huge spike would fall out of my total watch time hours and would not help my growth. Same sort of thing with September, October of last 2020. Not quite as much growth, but you can see this little bubble here of higher watch time hours that I knew would be harder for me to overcome because I would not be included in my watch time hours for this year. I actually made about $17 before the YouTube Partner Program ever had these thresholds that you had to be accepted into. So y'all can see when you look at my revenue, the majority of my revenue does come from the end of 2021, but y'all can see way back here I have some of these videos from 2015 and 2018 that did actually make me some change. Now, $17 isn't a ton, but it does all add up. Alrighty, so like I mentioned, I was accepted into the YouTube Partner Program at the end of September. My videos did not start getting monetized until October 6th. As y'all can see here, this was the first day I had ads running on my videos, and I made $1.13 this day. Since then, I've had days where I'm around 80 cents or so, and some days where I'm closer to $3, which honestly, ooh, this day was bad, 57 cents. Honestly, that's pretty good for me. I, like I mentioned, do not do this for the money, was not expecting to get monetized this year, and I'm really, really impressed and just happy to have an extra $100 in my back pocket. During October, I had 119 new subscribers and hit 503 watch time hours. I've gained about half that amount of subscribers during the month of December and about 200 less watch time hours. I made $38.38 this month. During the month of November, I almost doubled that, well, kind of, and I made $53.89. I had about the same subscriber count and about 100 less watch time hours. And then during the month of December, things really kind of took a turn. During the month of December, I've only made $33.45, only had 59 new subscribers, significantly less than the previous 2 months, and only 286 watch time hours. These numbers do not directly line up with the numbers shown on the home screen here because this accounts for the last 28 days. and it's currently December 27th when I'm filming this video. Now I wanted to take a look at some of the videos that are generating the most revenue, and why I believe they've done as well as they have. In the last 28 days, I've had an RPM of $5.33. And in the last 90 days, so about since I've been monetized, my RPM's only been $4.40. So even though I have made less money in the past month than I have my previous months, I've actually had a higher RPM. RPM tells me how much I'm getting on average per 1,000 views, which means my lack of revenue this past month directly correlates to the lack of views that I've had. This is honestly quite encouraging. I felt like my channel was kind of maybe slipping and I was just having some bumps and was kind of headed back down again because I have seen a lot less growth than I have since July, August or so. But having this higher RPM really is encouraging. I know that this last month I have uploaded a lot less than I have pretty much at any point in this past year, and that is due to finals week and college stress, and just finishing the semester strong has been kind of hard. I went through a lot of periods where I was just feeling unmotivated and unenergized and unenthused about my classwork and my videos. So I felt like taking some time off and putting up content that was genuine was more important than me putting up videos 3 days a week that I barely cared about. It's interesting to look at my revenue over the last 90 days and see how much it fluctuates. Some days I had days where I was generating 57 cents, 58 cents, 85 cents, and really not performing that well. And occasionally I had these days where I was hitting $4.45 or $3.87. Now, if I could make that kind of money consistently every single day, I'd make over $1,000 in a year. But having these days of lower growth and lower success is quite interesting. Oftentimes, these higher peaks do correlate with when I upload a video. But as y'all can see, I uploaded a video on December 21st that barely has any revenue compared to other days that I've uploaded on. If y'all have watched any of Caroline Manning's videos, I absolutely love her videos and I find them fascinating. I feel like when I look at her views, her subscriber count and growth, and her monetization growth, you can see a trend of a peak when she uploads a video, it slowly declines, and another peak and it slowly declines. I see no consistent pattern with my videos and my content, and I'm not quite sure if that's because I'm still new to this, my channel's still small, and things like RPM, monetization rates, even view rates are so much more sensitive, I guess, because my channel is so much newer and smaller than something like hers, but I do find it quite interesting. In the last 90 days, so essentially since my channel has existed, my top earning videos have been my day in my life vlog as an aerospace engineering student from April 9th. This, I think, still to this day is my most viewed video on my channel. This video has really propelled my channel. Looking at this video alone, it has had 1.3 thousand watch time hours. That means over a quarter of the watch time hours that required me to get approved for the YouTube Partner Program came from this one video alone. I've also had 564 new subscribers from this video. Over a quarter of my subscribers on my channel, a quarter, that's insane. Over a quarter of my subscribers on my channel came from this one video alone, and that blows my mind. Honestly, I'm quite surprised as to how little revenue I've generated from this video, considering how many views and how many watch time hours it has. But I will say, over the last month or so, this video has had less views per day than some periods during July, August. You can see this steeper slope here towards the beginning of the video's life, and then you can see the trend start to level off more recently. The video that has generated me the second most amount of money was my MacBook Pro M1 review 1 month later. I was surprised as to how well this video did, considering I am by no means a tech expert. I'm just a girl who got a new computer with a pretty cool processing chip, who happens to be an engineering student that just wanted to talk about her computer. I have debated trying to film a video like this again, and maybe do like a 1 year later, and I probably will. I actually filmed a 6 month later and I never uploaded it because I hated it and I felt like it was forced, because I had known this video had done well and had received a lot more views than I initially thought it would. But I don't want that to be the driving force in me making content. However, if people want to see something and there's a demand for it, I'm willing to give it to them. So I'm hoping that when I go and do this 1 year later in a few months' time, I can hopefully plan a little bit better for it, and hopefully enjoy the content in the video that I'm making a little bit more than when I tried to film the 6-month one. To my surprise, my Apple Watch SE unboxing review and setup video was my 3rd highest revenue generating video on my channel. Now, I don't think this video has done particularly well view-wise. I mean, it has a few thousand views, but considering it's generated almost half the income that the vlog has and has about 10% the views that the vlog has, is a little bit surprising. This is another one of those videos that I kind of just filmed on a whim. I had got this watch for my birthday, was like, heck, I may as well, I would watch that. So I might be making more Apple Watch videos. Again, I am not a tech expert, but obviously there's a demand for this. Oh wow, okay, that's interesting. A Lululemon haul that I did from October has generated me $10.73. That's really surprising. I feel like a lot of my Lululemon videos and my like more athleisure type videos have a lot of success typically at the beginning. Within, you know, the first week or so, they're typically one of the most viewed videos in my last 10 videos. If that makes any sense, I will show you guys that in a minute. But I never feel like they end up generating as much revenue as some of my other videos, and I'm not sure why that is, because in my mind, a company like Lululemon that has more expensive, maybe higher quality clothing would probably be more targeted towards the demographic that's willing to spend money on those type of clothes. And typically with that comes advertisers that are willing to put more money and spend more money on an ad for that video targeted towards that audience that is willing to pay more money for their clothing, if that makes sense. So I'm a little surprised as to how sporadically these videos do that well, but I'm not complaining. I had another haul that generated $4. Oh my gosh! That was from like 2 weeks ago. Holy cow, that's really cool. And another one from about 4 weeks ago. Okay, maybe I have not looked at these analytics enough because this is kind of surprising to me. However, one big thing that shocks me every time, I have tried and tried and tried to put up another vlog, day in the life as an aerospace engineering student, and none of them, week in the life, day in the life, weekend in my life, those sorts of things, none of them ever come even close to doing as well as this video did. That day in the life vlog generated 33,759 views since its upload. And then the next most viewed vlog type video, oh my goodness, this is surprising, was a day in the life vlog that has 529 views. That is insane. That is insane. That other video has 66 times as many views as my second most viewed. Oh, that's a lie. Here's a week in the life that has 544. But still, 66 times as many views. I'm not sure why that video did as well as it does, and has been performing as well as it has, but I'm trying to play around and figure that out. But that is it for today's video. I feel like I kind of went down a few rabbit holes, but I did find it really interesting and honestly informative for myself to go and figure out where this revenue is coming from, my traffic sources, and honestly, seeing that my RPM for the last month has been the highest it ever has been is really encouraging, because I kind of felt like things were going down a slippery slope, and I know that analytics and revenue, especially in January, never seems to go that well. So, but that is it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you want to see more types of content and videos like this, please let me know. Subscribe down below and comment any other videos you might want to see relating to this. But I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you all next time. Peace out. Bye.